America's new state media chief faces ridicule after mentioning RT in the same breath as threats posed by terror groups Islamic State and Boko Haram. We bring you the reaction. Concerns over cybersecurity is raised at the economic summit in Davos, with the rich and powerful discussing how to protect their secrets. Also,
thousands turn out to protest the renewal of Britain's nuclear deterrent. Price tag £100 billion.
And with a crucial general election a day away, we ask Greeks across the political spectrum whether they think the country can be brought back from the brink. Hello there and welcome to RT International. We're live from Moscow this afternoon. You're with me, Tabamudze. Thank you for being with us. Now, the new head of America's state-funded media is facing a wave of criticism after remarks in which he equated RT with jihadists and terrorists. Even the State Department has attempted to distance itself. And, of course, the hosts of RT's various programs have had their say.
Funny that the West is allowed to have a $700 million operating budget to spread its pro-American values and talking points across the planet. Yet when Russia does it, it's downright unacceptable. Pot calling kettle black much?
News is never dangerous, except for people who don't want information in the public realm, even when that news has an edge, a point of view, or foreign ownership. News and commentary is not terrorism.
To compare a news outlet to terrorists is an insane perspective to have, especially from the guy who's now heading up a huge network of his own. A news outlet that is ranked near the bottom in government surveys for staff morale. A news outlet that its own workers call propaganda.
We're covering the story on our website and on Twitter with the hashtag news is not terror. Now, it has generated quite a response on social media, more than 2,000 tweets so far. One user points out that Washington attacking the channel means they're worried by the competition. And others, for example, says that when U.S. officials warn against watching RT, it actually makes them want to watch it even more. And another user even quoted Mahatma Gandhi. First, they ignored you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win. So these remarks came from the head of the board, after the head of the board of broadcasting governors. But what exactly does that agency do? Let's take a quick look here. Well, it is a U.S. federal agency watching over all government-sponsored international news media agents. Now, outlets like Voice of America, Radio Free Europe, Radio Free Asia, and the Middle East Broadcasting Corporation are under its domain. And U.S. government pours money in. Just last year, its budget was more than $700 million. Now, the head of the agency is appointed by the U.S. president, and one of the members is America's Secretary of State. Now, we asked a range of media experts and a freedom of speech activists whether they think Andrew Leck's statement was fair.
This was a careless, very careless and silly thing to say, considering the prevalence of corporate media here in the United States and the purpose of, BBG's constituents like Voice of America, who are supposed to put out all kinds of views, not just propaganda.
Pointing to you as daring, I say, to advocate a point of view, notwithstanding it, I guess, is being juxtaposed with one of the worst terrorist groups in the history of mankind. So as far as incoherence, this is a grand slam.
Russia Today was the only channel, or one of very few channels, that we could expose our struggle for democracy and human rights on Bahrain and on the Gulf region and in the Arab region, where a lot of those channels, the American, played a double standard looking at their interests and were silent, unfortunately. So I would not agree at all with this statement, which criticizes, yes.
Now we'll keep bringing you the reaction to the statement made by America's state-sponsored media chief. And don't forget to tweet us what you think with the hashtag news is not terror. Do stay with us here on RT. We have more news for you.